I know that we all have strengths, and I think this conversation is richer when we can own that and all share what we've learned. I'm not the strongest person in this room. There are many people that have had to deal with a lot more adversity than me in my life. I feel like our strengths really come out when we can admit that our existing structures and systems aren't working and that we have to come up with something new. So, like I said, I'm not even 2 weeks on the job, and like the rest of the world, our clubs had to shut down. We at that time had 3 boys and girls clubs in Michigan City. It wasn't even a choice. The governor closed school buildings, and so we closed too. So much of what we do is about creating a safe physical space when kids can't be somewhere else. Maybe their parents and caregivers are at work. Maybe they don't have internet. Maybe schools are closed because it's the end of the school day, or it's the summer, or it's a pandemic. So we just had to get open. So around that time, I had a conversation with a really smart friend of mine, and he said to me, we're not going back to normal. We're heading towards something that we haven't experienced yet. And that really resonated with me because I couldn't go back to normal if I wanted to. I hadn't experienced normal. I barely even met our staff, but I could work with them to create something that we hadn't seen yet. We have to be strong enough to admit when things weren't working. And earlier in my career, that was tough for me. If I made a mistake, I took it really personally, and I felt like I had to be on top of things all the time. As I've gotten older, the pendulum has slipped way the other way, and I am aggressively transparent, and I'll be honest with you about when something's not working. And then finally, just on a personal level, the thing that's probably been the most transformative for me is when our friends and family members and people who care about us tell us our strengths, we need to listen to them and own that. As we leave here tonight, that's really what I want for all of us. Let's own our strengths, recognize our weaknesses, and if we're not sure which is which, let's ask the people that care about us. Thank you very much.